afternoon, everyone. I hope this video will help you to answer the worksheet number 1. It's about factoring trinomials. No po. So, let's say we have this given. There are 8 expressions here. Let's try to answer some of the expressions. Oh. Okay, let's have the first example. For the first given, for the first given, we have x squared okay, x squared minus x minus 30. That's the expression. So, we're going to factor this trinomial. Ano po? So, first, we have to get the product of a and c. Ang a po natin is the numerical coefficient of the quadratic term. Since it's 1, so okay lang po yan. So, again, we have to get the product of a and c. So, a in this expression is 1, while c is equal to negative 30. So, the product now is negative 30. Now, in getting, why do we need to get this product? Because we're going to look for the factors of negative 30, wherein, yung two numbers na yon, the sum is negative 1. That's the purpose of the linear term. Dapat match sila, okay? So, since the product is negative 30, that means these two numbers are having the different sign. Yung isa ay positive, yung isa ay negative. So, alin doon ng positive, alin doon ng negative. Since ito po ay negative, ang linear term natin ay negative, which is negative 1, ang numerical coefficient, meaning to say yung greater number ay negative. So, let's identify the factors of 30. We have 10 and 3. Ano pa? 30 and 1. Meron ding 6 and 5. When we say factors, once we multiply these two numbers, the result is 30. But since our product is negative, isa dyan ay negative. Tapos, dahil ang linear coefficient natin, ang value ng b ay negative, sabihin yung greater number, which is 10, negative. Dito ay 30 at saka greater ang 6 dito sa dalawang to. So, nasa 30 and 1, greater ang 30 kaya negative. Greater ang 10 compared to 3, so ibig sabihin negative 10. So, in here, we get the sum. So, ito yung product. Now, ito yung sum. Tingnan natin, negative 10 plus 3, we have negative 7, negative 30, plus 1, we have negative 29, and we have negative 6 and 5, the sum is negative 1 pag pinag-add yan. So, nakita natin, kasi we are needing negative 1 as the result of the sum, tandaan po, dapat yung sum, i-base natin dito, at yung product naman po is yung value ng A at saka C. Ito yung product, ito yung sum. Now, nag-match siya, negative 1 kasi yung kailangan nating sum, ito yung negative 1, meaning to say, negative 6 and 5 are the factors. Ito yung kailangan natin. So, for us to write the final answer, prepare lang natin tong 2 pairs of parentheses. Ayan. Sulatan na kagad natin na x sa dalawang unahan kasi we're using x as a variable. And then, kailangan the quadratic term is x squared, kaya x and x. Okay? So, pag pinag-file natin yan mamaya, the result is x squared. So, now, we just simply copy negative 6 in here and then positive 5. Therefore, this is the final answer. These are the factors of x squared minus x minus 30. Ma'am, ang sagot ko po ay iba sa classmate po. X plus 5 at saka x minus 6. Tama po ba o mali? Okay. Ito po ay same lang po dito sa nauna nating sagot. So, accepted pa rin to. Correct pa rin to. Kasi we still have x plus 5 and then x minus 6 as the factors. Okay? Question? Okay, let's continue with given number 2. So for given number 2, we have x squared minus 7x plus 12. How are we going to factor this expression? So allow me to write the given first. So we have x squared minus 7x plus 12. And expression. So again, we do get the product of A and C. Ang A po natin again ay 1, ang C ay 12. So the product now is equal to 12. Correct? Ang isip nyo. And then next, ang sum po na hinahanap natin, the sum that we're looking, the sum of the two factors na mahanap natin mamaya ay should be, that should be using red. So the sum should be negative 7. So yan mamaya, dapat yan makita natin siya. Dilito na yung pen ko. Negative 7. Okay, so let's check what are the factors of 12 whose sum is negative 7. Ito sa scratch na lang ito ginagawa itong portion na to. Ialat na lang natin yung full space dito sa final answer. So now since the product is 12, so pwedeng yung two factors ay parehas na positive, yung two numbers parehas na positive or parehas na negative. So in that case, madami tayong choices ng numbers. We have 6 and 2, 12 and 1, 4 and 3. We also have negative 12, negative 1, negative 6, negative 2, negative 4, negative 3. So, para mas sure tayo, ma-lessen yung choices natin, take natin yung linear term. Ang linear term natin dito ay negative. So, mean to say, yung mga pairs na hinahanap natin ay pare-parehas na negative. Then, ang product ay positive 12. So, ibig sabihin, yung two numbers ay pwedeng parehas na 12 or parehas na negative. To know if parehas ba sila negative or positive, I'm gonna refer on the sign of the linear term. Since we have negative, parehas negative. So, we'll take negative 12, negative 1, ano pa, negative 4, negative 3. Kapag pinag-multiply natin yan, lahat positive 12 ang sagot. We also have negative 6 and negative 2. Trial and error lang kasi yung ginagamit natin dito. Okay, let's get the sum. Negative 12 plus negative 1 is equal to negative 13. Negative 4 and negative 3. Ang sum ay negative 7. Negative 6 and negative 2. The sum is negative 8. Meron ba dyang nag-match dito sa hinahanap natin sum? Meron. Negative 7. So, itong negative 7, ito po ay nasa middle. So, ito hinahanap natin. Meaning to say the factors are negative 4 and negative 3. So, now we can now write the final answer. Alat lang tayo ng two pair of parentheses. So, x pa rin ang variable. Pag y ang variable, depende po kung anong ginagamit ng variable. Since x ang ginamit, we have to simply write minus 4 kasi yun yung isa nating factor. Ito. And then, negative 3. So, this is now the factor of the given trinomial. Okay? Next example. For continuation, let us answer number 5. Teka lang ha. Pagdating dito sa number 4, may negative sa unahan. Pwede natin i-multiply itong trinomial into negative 1 para mag-iba yung change sila ng sign. Okay, for number 5, let's take this number 5. As you can see, for this given, the value of A is greater than 1. Unlike dun sa first two examples natin, ang A nila ay equal lang sa 1. This one is greater than 1, which is 3. Let us try to answer this example. Number 5. Okay, so for given number 5, we have, change this to black. 3p squared minus 8p plus 4. Yan. So, again, we're going to look for the product of A and C. The numerical coefficient of the quadratic term and the constant term. So, the product is equal to We have 3 times 4, positive 12. And the sum that we're looking for is, we're going to refer from the linear term, negative 8. Kailangan yun yung makikita natin result. So, let us now identify or enumerate factors of 12. Kasi, di ba, we have positive product, pero yung linear term ay negative. Ibig sabihin, these two numbers are both negative. Both negative kasi negative yung sum na hinahanap natin, yung linear term. Again, kapag po ang product ay positive, just like this, positive, it's either yung pair ng numbers ay parehas positive or parehas negative. I-break down natin ang choices by referring from this linear term which is negative. Sabihin, parehas siya lang negative. So, we have negative 12 and then negative 1, negative 6 and negative 2, negative 4 and negative 3. Let's identify which of the following has the sum of negative 8. Negative 12 plus negative 1 is negative 13. Negative 6 plus negative 2 is negative 8. Negative 4 and negative 3, the sum is negative 7. Okay, so nakita na natin ang ating hinahanap, which is negative 8. Nag-match na siya dito. Meaning to say, negative 6 and negative 2 are the factors of 12 na hinanap natin. Hindi pa nito. So, for us to have our final answer, mag-alat tayo nito. This is actually yung method na ginagamit ko, na i-introduce ko sa inyo. Since greater than 1 na to, hindi natin pwede ilagay lang yung P and another P, katulad kanina. Kasi, pag pinag-multiply natin to, the result will be P square. Eh, wala yung 3. So, hindi na match. Mali na kagad yung sagot. So, kailangan natin ilagay yung 3. It's either dito sa left side, kung gusto mo, or sa right side. Alin po, saan man ang gusto mo. Dalawa lang naman yung pagpipilian. So, let's write 3 in here on the left side. So, pag chinek natin, 3p times p, the result is 3p squared. So, correct yan. Now, between negative 6 and negative 2, which one is divisible by 3? Ano daw ang divisible by 3? Pag dinivide natin si negative 2 by 3, the result will not be a whole number, hindi exact. So, ibig sabihin, si negative 6 ang divisible by 3. Ganun lagi ang checking natin, ha? So, let us write, since negative 6 is divisible by 3, i-write lang natin yan dito. Kahit sa utak, i-program lang sa utak na si negative 6 nasa top nung 3p, nung pair na yon, okay lang. Kasi ito ay part lang ng trial and error natin na process. So, meron na dito si negative 6, dito na si negative 2. Anong gagawin natin dyan? We're going to divide this negative 6, pinipair na natin, by 3. Pag dinivide, the result is, dito mo isusulat ang sagot, negative 2. Sige, allow me to change this para hindi maguluhan. Babaguhin ko to, ha? Okay, bago ko. I'll use different color or let's say negative 2. Para alam natin na si negative 6, pag dinivide kay 3, ang result sa kabila isusulat, negative 2. Okay? Next is, pag si negative 2 dinivide kay 1, hindi yan 0 ha, the numerical coefficient of this variable is 1. Pag dinivide yan, copy mo lang, negative 2 naman ang sagot. Kasi negative 2 over 1 is negative 2. Now, this is the factor of this expression. Yan na yung final answer natin. So, ganyan po yung case kapag ang given po na expression, trinomial expression, itong a ay greater than or less than 3. Ayan. Meron tayong conditional na nangyayari, no? But still, the process in looking for the product and the sum, parehas pa din. Ano iba lang dito? So, we have now different value for a. Kuha po ba? Okay, let's have another example. Let's answer number 6, 7m squared plus 53m plus 28. Kasi dun sa worksheet number 1 nyo. Again, this lesson or this video will help you answer activity or worksheet number 1, factoring trinomials. Na po. So, let's answer number 6 as our next example. Pinulan natin. wanna use different layers na kasi puno na to. Gamit tayo ng bago. So, our given now is I'm using black. Yan. 7m square. Tindihin na lang po ang ulat ko ha. Plus 53m plus 28. So, this is the given trinomial. Again, first step, identify natin ang, ito wala naman, 7, 53, and 28, wala namang common. Baka kasi pwede natin i-apply ang common monomial factor. Baka pwede natin i-divide to all by 7, malilimit na yung number natin. Okay? So, mamaya bigyan ko kayo ng example na ganun. So, first, identify natin yung product and sum. Ayan. So, the product can be obtained by multiplying 7 and 28. So, we all know that 7 times 28, the result is 196. Tama ba? 56 or 14 plus 5, 196. Yung sum na hinanap natin ay 53. So, ngayon, dahil the product is positive and the sign of the linear term is positive, meaning to say, the two numbers that we're looking for are both positive. So, breakdown natin lahat ng mga two numbers na ang sagot ay, pag pinag-multiply, the product is 196. Dito na ha, medyo huwag na natin pahirapan. We know that 7, yan, one of the factors. Meron din dito, itong 28, meron din 7 times 4. So, 7 times 7 times 4, ibig sabihin that is also equal to 196. Pairing lang natin to. Pag-pair natin ha. We have 7 times 4, 28. Ayan, pwede natin isulat. 28 and 7. Pwede natin sabihin 7 times 7. Ayan, pag-pair natin to. 49 and 4. Yan. Ano pa ang pwede? Itong 4 na to, pwede itong 2 and 2. So, ibig sabihin, pag pinag-pair ko dito, 14 times 14, that is equal to 196. Nag-gets po ba? Pinapadali lang natin yung buhay natin. 28, yung trabaho natin. Okay? So, yung 28, 7 times 4, 28. We have 7. Pag binag-multiply itong tatlo, 196. Kaya nag-pair tayo ng 7 and 7, 49. Tapos yung natira ay 4. So, dito. Another pairing, 7 and 4, 28. Product yun. Tapos natira na lang yung isang 7. Po, kahit i-double check natin, i-multiply natin itong mga pairs na to, the result is 196. Ito, nabe-breakdown pa itong 4, 2 and 2. So, pwede kong ipag-pair itong 2 and 7. 14 and another 7 and 2, 14 pa rin. The result is 196. Now, ang target natin is to have the sum of 53. Tingnan natin sa tatlo. Ang sagot ng sum ay 53. So, we have 28 plus 7. The result is 35. Oops, yan. 49 plus 4. The result is 53. Okay, yun na. And then here is 28. So, nakita na natin ang ating hinahanap, which is, ito, the sum of 53, having the factors of 49 and 4. So, now, how are we going to write our answer? Again, 7. Ang factors lang naman ng 7 ay 7 and 1. Ito, pag kinuha natin itong factors nito, isa kasi pwede natin ipag-pairing yan. Ito ay 7, ito ay 1. Wala naman. Nothing follows na. No. Okay, so meaning to say, itong first pair is 7m. Ito naman ay m. 7m square ang product pag multiply. Now, between 49 and 4, which one is divisible by 7? Alin daw dyan? Sa dalawang yan, ang divisible by 7. Obviously, it's 49. So, we're gonna write 49 on top and then 4 dito. Ibahin ko palang kulay nito. Para malaman nyo na hindi iyon. Para malaman nyo kung saan natin i-place yung sagot. Okay, next. We have to get the quotient. 49 divided by 7, the answer is positive 7. Kung negative to, di negative din yung sign nito. Okay? Next, 4 this 4 divided by 1, 1 ang numerical coefficient nito, the result is positive 4. Therefore, 7m plus 4 times the quantity of m plus 7 is the factor of this trinomial. Ayaw nyo maniwala. Kung ayaw nyo maniwala, di double check natin. Dapat ang result nito pag final method natin is itong given. So we have 7m times m. The result is 7m squared. Ganun lang papag-checking ng factors nyo. 7m times positive 7, we have 49m. 4 times m, the result is 4m. 4 times 7, the result is 28. So, once we simplify, hindi. Relax. Simplify natin. So, we have 7m squared plus, yung 49m plus 4m, we have 53m plus 28. So, nakita naman natin that these two, itong given, tsaka itong final method na natin, ay, hindi talaga makakonect. Ayan. Parehas lang. So, that means, itong factor na to ay correct. So, that is how we factor trinomial. So, yun lang po. Sana ay may natutunan po. Thank you.